Bar rescue.
Hey guys, listen up!
Bar rescue.
This isn't right, correct?
Bar rescue.
You're failing because you're an
Folks, if you know me, you know the name of the game. I love bar rescue, and I'm never not going to love it. How could I ever stop if it's so good and it makes me feel like a magical dragon? Now, normally I would sit down, take a look at John Taffer, see what he's up to in his bar of the night. But no, today I thought I was gonna do something a little different. Rather than sitting down and writing my thoughts about it, doing a full review, why don't we do it live? No breaks, no pauses. Well, that's not true. But regardless, we're going for a new experience, something juicy, something fertile, and I can't do this alone, so tonight I've brought a friend.
I'm here.
Fuck! Ladies and gentlemen, we'll do it in 3. Stop! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, dear God, come on. Gunnar TV.
I'm here.
All right, that'll work. Gunnar, have you ever seen Bar Rescue before?
I have, and it's one of my favorite shows ever.
It's gonna be a fucking nightmare, dude. This is gonna be a nightmare. You know nothing about Bar Rescue. So Gunnar knows a little bit about Bar Rescue, but if anyone knows me, if you know me, I am the Bar Rescue champion. So tonight we're gonna sit down and take a look at a new episode that was actually suggested by a fan. They said, check out season 4, episode 5. There's a fire in the bar. That's all I needed to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's hop into the episode. Let's do this.
Let's get in there. I'm not sure if I'm more scared of you or John Taffer.
Somebody has to give me my money. I don't give a you. I will bet. That's it.
Is that not just John Taffer 3 times?
There's always people who yell at John. He never seems affected by it. That's his big thing. That's why he's so ethereal, okay? That's why he's so juicy. Just play the video, you'll see.
Firefighting brothers Brian and Jimmy McGowan inherited their father Jack's bar, the Firewater Inn.
My father built this bar from zero and made it into like an empire.
So we got Jimmy McGowan. This is going to be the perfect New York episode.
I can't wait.
We got the derby cap. We got the Rolex that he probably spent half of his income on. God, John's gonna love this, man.
And the failing bar and 3 men that are going to rise to the same volume John might. That's selling John too short. John's obviously gonna be
I don't know. We gotta give him a chance.
I can't wait for the screaming
Every
matches.
episode of Bar Rescue is a chance for something new.
Dad was probably doing about $8,000 to $10,000 a week back then.
And then we got Brian.
He might be the middle brother.
Well, he's definitely the middle child.
2011 came, we shut up all down.
To help finance the renovation, they brought in their older brother and retired firefighter John.
He asked me to be a partner.
He looks exactly like the dinosaur from Land Before Time.
I can smell the alcohol from his pores.
I can smell it too. He's already sweating off vodka. If John is going to be threatened by anyone, it's going to be this guy.
Yeah, because he's gonna be like, this is my bar. I came in. I was the original you.
Yeah.
They called me in first to help.
place is freaking closed!
By the time the bar reopened as Jack's Ale House, the traditionally blue-collar neighborhood had become younger and wealthier, and Jack's lost customers.
It's always these bars that are like, fuck, we can't get young people to come in here. And it's always for the most obvious reason.
Like there's piss everywhere.
In one of them, no. It's like one of them was a golf bar. Another one was just a shitty dive bar called the O-Face Bar. Of course no one's gonna come in. That's why they need to be rescued.
I think I understand the show now. So John's gonna come in and like fix the bar? Or does he like renovate the bar?
Are you bullshitting me right now, man? Are you bullshitting me? You told me you watched this show and that it's one of your favorite shows. You know exactly what's gonna happen.
I was just trying to
Pay attention to the goddamn show.
I'll keep watching.
If the bar would just took off the way we thought it was gonna be, there would have been no problems.
He's wearing a shirt that says Billy Quick 3rd Annual Volleyball Tournament in honor of 9/11. So let's not forget about that. I guess that's his nickname.
FF Billy Quick.
Well, I think the FF stands for firefighter, maybe?
Yeah, you're smart.
I have yet to see John fix a bar that isn't surrounded with conservatives. Because, you know, John's a conservative. He thinks the working class are hungry dogs.
So, I mean, those are the people that would call
because a hungry dog is an obedient dog.
I have a friend in the military who trains military dogs, Laura, and they only feed a military dog at night because a hungry dog is an obedient dog. Well, if we're not causing people to be hungry to work, then we're providing them with all the meals they need sitting at home.
So John equates training military dogs in Afghanistan to bar workers, dive bar workers specifically.
Facts.
Facing $400,000 in mounting debt.
$400,000 of debt? That's the most we've seen so far.
And it looks like this. That was after renovation.
It looks like a rundown Five Guys. Actually, I was going to make a reference to somewhere in New Orleans, but it's just stupid because no one even knows about that.
It looks like a bar before renovations.
John would never stay somewhere where I live, man.
Why not?
Cause he's too cool. He's too cool. John would never interact with me, man.
He would never show up to you.
Fuck.
You're right. I won't even try to pep talk you. He's not coming.
Yeah, but he'll show up to Jack's Ale House. Jack off. Ha! Oh, that was good, man. That was good, man.
Leave him alone.
He wants my friendship.
Running a bar is not just a business, it's a science. No one knows more about bar science than John Taffer.
As crazy as he is, he knows how to run a
He
business.
knows how to run some obedient dogs.
He knows how to make them bark.
He knows how to make me bark.
Yeah.
Ruff.
Jack's Ale House. What's your reaction?
What's happening right now is John is doing his recon section. It's his favorite thing to do. Sometimes he does it on like crazy military-grade drone strike devices.
Yes.
Most times, though, he'll just sit in a car and look at like a screen. I think that's what we're gonna get this time. It looks like he has 2 helpers with him, one more than usual.
It's a crowded van.
For the bar, John has brought in former Bartender of the Year, Russell Davis.
Russell's back,
Russell's
baby!
penchant for flair bartending make him the ideal fit to turn this dull bar into a vibrant business.
Okay, wait. Russell is such a fucking hypocrite. In the first episode that I watched with him, they watched a guy do that exact stunt, and Russell's like, dude, that's so dangerous, man.
Bro, can't
You
put the
be
customers
doing
at
that
risk
shit."
like that.
These character cards look like DLC character reveals.
Oh, yeah, I kind of
they're
love
awesome.
that, though.
No reactions, no excitement. And if you don't create reactions out here, we're not gonna get people to go inside.
Shut this place down!
I'm gonna help your bar by shutting it down. We're shutting it down.
For the kitchen, John brings in renowned chef Vic Vegas. Vic's ability to put unique culinary twists on traditional recipes make him the perfect fit to elevate this bar's lackluster cuisine.
Watch this one more time and look at what he's actually doing. That last shot of him,
Pour some vodka on some vegetables.
he's just flipping them.
In addition to the cameras following the staff, John has placed surveillance cameras around the bar to capture the action and watch it live.
With the hidden security cameras. It's like, no, man, I'm pretty sure people know that
They
there's
make a
TV
loud
show
buzz
happening.
and they turn very quickly.
Is that a deck back there?
That doesn't seem like they're utilizing it too well, though.
This is the type of place where I'd really wanna, like, crouch down with a cigarette and a Heineken and, like, play dice games with my friends.
yeah.
Or just, like, by myself.
There's John. He's the oldest brother and also a retired firefighter.
And my arch nemesis.
There's Jimmy. He's the middle brother. He supposedly runs the day-to-day operations with his brother Brian, who's the youngest brother. All big guys.
Yeah, these guys are huge.
Y'all mind leaving the car for a second?
I'm gonna take this phone to my car.
All 3 of them are New York City firemen.
He says they're New York City firemen like he's
Like it's
scared
bad,
of Like he's scared of
yeah.
them. Oh my god, they're firemen.
We've got New York City firemen.
And whose fault is it? It's my brother Jimmy's fault. Let's get it! You. Whatever.
The brothers hate each other.
Yeah.
And this always makes for a great bar rescue episode, right?
You think John Taffer's gonna come in and mend the relationship?
He always does.
Look at these guys screaming at each other.
Bunch of hotheads.
Not us.
Dude, look at did you see Russell's eyes in that
Yeah.
clip? He was fucking.
A lot of big boy hotheads.
And there's Christine. She's Jimmy's wife. There's Catherine. She's a bartender. She's John's daughter. There's Kristen. She's a bartender. She's Brian's wife.
If there's one thing I know about a true family bar, this is gonna be really bad.
They're losing about $10,000 a month. They're a couple months from closing, and the financial stress is destroying the family, not just the bar.
Wow.
Wow.
Why are they there?
I think the reason these guys comply so much with John is because they're scared of his terrifying mask.
Wait, how tall is he?
I'm gonna look it up right now, actually.
You never looked this up?
How tall is John Taffer? Dude, he's only 6'2". I mean, look at this photo, though, right? This one might get a little too personal.
How much does he weigh?
How much do I have to know? John Taffer is not 196 pounds.
That's bullshit.
He is a behemoth.
He is not less weight than me.
He is a behemoth.
He's peg off somebody a wiki for that.
These brothers remind me of my favorite rescue of all time. The Bungalow Bar, run by the Tuberty brothers. Their bar was taken from them during Superstorm Sandy. They're gonna help me do my recon tonight. They owe me one.
They owe me one.
They owe me one.
How's biz?
Another superstorm came.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need another visit. My guess is they might recognize you, but that's okay.
Of course they're gonna recognize. Look at their shirts.
Yeah, they got some fucking restaurants on them.
John spies enter Jack's Ale House, a 2,200 square foot space with 2 speed wells, 1 POS, and an underutilized patio in the back.
That's another thing that Bar Rescue loves to do. They love like the diagrams and the scientific explanations.
As a man of science, that helps me a lot, actually.
I'll have 3 Guinnesses, a Long Island iced tea,
Harvey Wallbanger. What is it called?
a Harvey Wallbanger.
Harvey Wallman?
Wallbanger.
I'll look it up. Go to the bathroom and Google it.
Once again, another very John move. Do you know what that drink is?
That's not a normal drink.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
But of course the show is going to be like,
wow.
oh my God!
Worst bartender ever.
Oh, brother, these amateurs.
She had to look up the name of the drink.
Fire her ass.
We don't have Galliano. Do you want something else?
We'll take a Cosmo instead.
Now, is it Cosmo red or is it not red?
Okay.
Okay, now,
There you go. All right, now, yeah, a little bit, yeah,
now
yeah.
we're getting a little bit fucking dim-witted, okay?
And there's George in the kitchen. He's your man, Vic. I only see one glove on you.
I only saw one glove on him. It's funny because I was about to say this motherfucker has not said a single word yet.
He was being powered up.
Look at him, they're microwaving these quesadillas.
It's gonna get hot and rubbery, and it's gonna taste like hell.
If I put a quesadilla in my mouth and it was microwaved, I would tell immediately. Also, look how fucking filthy
Dirty
that
that is,
microwave
yeah.
is. If I lived alone, my microwave would probably look like
Facts.
that.
Mine looks like that now.
Look at Jimmy, drinking and taking shots all night long. If you succumb to the social scene and the drinking, we'll never be successful in the bar business.
This has been like the central issue with like every single episode of Bar Rescue. They just get drunk and then they abandon the bar and they start fighting.
See if anybody needs a drink at the tables.
Brian, he's actually kind of running in there, working hard, trying to make sure that everything's being run properly.
And look at John. As a successful business owner, he should be setting an example for his brothers. But instead, John looks defeated and seems not to care.
Whatever he actually said in the car just now, he didn't actually say.
That was voiceover.
That was all voiceover.
Yeah, yeah.
What if in reality it was just like Russell like nodding and John's just like
Catherine, cut him off. Cut him off. He's been drinking since 10 o'clock this morning, man.
Jesus Christ, he's been
John.
drinking since 10 a.m.?
We're filming a show today, and he's been drunk since 10 a.m.
Also, who opens a dive bar at 10 a.m.?
Wow.
Do you understand you're being right now? 100%.
They're a bunch of fighting jerks.
He uses playground insults, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're a big bully!
Big doofus.
You smell like poop!
This business failed because of you.
Cause of you. Cause of you.
I think it's time to go in there, don't you? Yeah, let's do it.
There's always one thing that's like the limit for John that makes him rush out of the car and rush into the bar and start yelling. The first episode I watched, two of the female workers, they started like pulling each other's hair and like fighting in the parking lot. And John took like a full minute to run over to them. He's really like this. He's like, they're beating the hell out of each other.
I'll get there.
Someone get him off the ground.
Not me.
What are you doing?
Let's make it 20,000.
It was exactly what you said. They get out of the car. Just a little saunter over to the bike lane.
Oh yeah, they're little.
We gotta get over there.
Oh boy.
People clapping.
Dude, look, he came in and he's like, oh wait.
Coolest guy in the bar.
Dude, he is.
I'm not sure who the biggest is.
He is.
Was that a rhetorical question?
Yeah, this one.
Christine, come over here, please.
Christine, come over here.
Like, it's funny because right before they came in, they're like, dude, no one's having fun in this bar. It's going terribly. Let's make it 10 times worse for everybody.
Is this the family that your father wanted, for Christ's sakes? The building is burning, and that's the fire you don't go into.
Not a real fire yet.
Oh, I thought the building was actually on fire.
Yeah, not yet.
No, he was just making a firefighter.
I hope that happens
analogy.
later, but you know.
God, you can only pray.
If you want the bar to get better, do some work. You're the example?
How can you be an example when you have people that don't listen at all? When you're in so much...
John is a little thrown off. He's biting off a little more than he's ever chewed.
He looks like he's 196 pounds right now.
He's here to tell us our problem. So let's listen to the man.
To hell with it.
Oh, John's out.
They barely even notice that he walks out, too. That's the best part.
I'm not gonna scream louder than them to be heard. No way, guys. Screw them.
Sounds like he's kind of scared.
I know. He said, I'm not going to scream louder
I've
than them.
never, in my memory, ever seen John back down like that.
We're seeing some really dynamic John reactions here.
My money back, either making it back or getting it back. Money!
Oh, God!
This guy seems like the kind of guy who would own a boat.
Yeah,
You know what I
he
mean?
wants to be retired is definitely
He wants to
his
be
vibe.
retired. He wants to be retired.
He wants to be out of this.
There's got to be a reason why they don't believe in each other anymore.
Pretty typically how it goes. You know, the day two is a bit of a cool down, a chance to formally introduce themselves.
When I see you screaming and yelling at each other without a resolution, I don't understand it. Because I scream and yell all day long sometimes, but I get somewhere for it.
In case you guys didn't know, I scream all the time.
Sometimes.
All the time.
No, not all the time. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
This bar is going to close because of money, because there's no more. It's gone. Outrageous what has happened here. You always make excuses. We are in so much
He provides a legitimate reason for why the bar is closing, and then he's like, "You're making excuses. Come on."
Everybody's pointing a finger.
Look at John's face, man. He's just so dissociated from it.
Get off your lazy ass and do it. Lazy ass!
Lazy ass! Who you calling lazy?
I'm here drinking 12 hours every day.
He doesn't give a about what you're saying, John.
He's a bully.
Dude, what did I just say? It's the
Yeah, you said
playground
it earlier,
insults
yeah.
again. He's a bully.
You need to shut the up and listen.
That is a classic John moment. Thank you, John. We're doing a little prayer. Thank you, John, for making us feel like we can do anything. You know, we love bars and we do. I think I'm having a stroke.
I hear John yelling.
I feel like this last year it's gotten really bad.
Is that bad?
It's bad.
I just came out of my blackout. I've been drunk the whole time.
It's that bad.
He has no idea he's on bar rescue.
Why is there a camera?
We have no emotional connection anymore because he's shut down. He's completely shut down.
That's outside of the show. That's
Yeah, I mean, Jesus.
Our marriage is getting rough.
If there's one thing that John's gonna do, it's he's gonna fix everything.
You're either going to step up as a man and be a hero like you are when you're in uniform, and be a hero as a husband and a father and a brother, or you're going to fail and it'll haunt you the rest of your life.
You're either gonna be a good husband, a good father, and a good family member, or you're gonna get fucking haunted by ghosts the rest of your life. No in between. So now he's introducing the stress test. He's gonna bring in like a simulated crowd, a bunch of people that he hires.
Oh, right. I remember
And then
this.
he's gonna kind of test them out and push the limits a bit.
Once someone's drink has got to a third of the level, that's when you ask them, do you want another cocktail?
As everyone at the bar would be like, why are there rubber bands on our drinks?
It's sanitary.
Hey guys, Harvey Wallbanger.
Unless the fucking, what are they, Tubbery boys are coming in again? No one's ordering this drink.
An ounce and a quarter of our Smirnoff vodka, fresh orange juice right here. Bam, cut. Do a quarter of an ounce of Italian herbal liqueur on top.
I mean, it's essentially a screwdriver with a fancy liqueur.
Harvey Wallbanger.
Why don't you do a physical representation of what that looks like?
And my name's Harvey.
So basically what just happened is Russell taught them how to make the drink. One of them made it really well and one of them didn't make it well at all. But then he was just like, this one's good and this one sucks, okay? Don't be ashamed, guys, though. I'm just fucking pulling your dick. And then we go into the kitchen. We have this chef who we've not been introduced to until more than halfway through the episode, just handling raw meat with his bare hand. And then Vic tells the chef a very condescending joke, which if he said to me, I would punch him in the face and then kiss him and say sorry.
So I've worked in many kitchens and no chef has ever told me to go put a glove on. He always told me to put my gloves on, too.
Then he teaches him how to make a quesadilla, which I feel like doesn't need to be taught, but regardless, it still looks awful.
Yeah,
it's
this
horrible.
isn't much better.
No. And that's basically what happens on the training day. So if you didn't like that, then I don't know. I didn't make the episode.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So the training day is literally, here's how to make one drink nobody asked for, and here's how to not microwave a quesadilla.
Everyone, welcome to Jack's Ale House.
If those three guys came out of a bar and said welcome, dressed how they are, sounding like they are, I'd get in my car and go home.
Yeah, it's not for me. That's not my bar.
Actually, in fact, I'd get so upset that I'd go in, have a couple drinks, then get in my car and go home. Don't keep that in.
No, keep that in.
We're gonna have some quesadillas coming out. I'm throwing one on right now.
Did you just call them quesadillas?
You don't deserve to own a bar.
I've been standing here for like 15 minutes and they haven't even acknowledged me.
These weird, like, recorded segments? What? You can't even hear what the people are saying.
Am I the only one that's getting overloaded here?
He's losing his cool, and he's up everything back here, and he's really just in the way.
He's losing his cool. Looks like you're losing your cool, Russell. You were beat right in the face just now. Russell's probably mad that they're not making the Harvey Wallbangers.
Yeah.
Because I saw nothing but Guinness pouring.
I
just
saw
now.
one Harvey Wallbanger that I'm sure he poured and was waiting for someone to order a single one.
And no one's had it. Look, it's got the
No one's going for it.
So how long have you been waiting for drinks?
It's like 10, 15 minutes.
So is he in trouble for bringing him here?
Not yet.
You hired us.
John, chill.
You hired us to come.
You're not supposed to be picking on the patrons.
This is our separate spin-off show called Date Rescue.
Have you not seen my videos on marriage rescue?
Oh, true.
Dude, I'm telling you.
He's running episodes
all-
simultaneously.
I'm outside dealing with all those people, and I've put drinks up here, but nothing's getting made. So I went back and did it myself.
Oh, thanks for the interview, Catherine. I would have loved that if I could have heard a single word you said. They give the best workers the least screen time.
Yeah.
We don't have stations. We don't have systems. We don't have any ability to serve the guests.
They've got no processes. It's like no one trained these people.
Okay, so update. Remember how they told all of the people in the bar that they can't drink while they're running the bar? Well, guess who does it? Jimmy fucking does it again. In fact, he drinks one of the Harvey Wallbangers that has not been touched.
Well, no one was touching it, that's why.
Well, yeah, I mean,
He's like,
who else is gonna do it?
My brother, you cannot serve that. Come on, brother. You know what to do? Are you sure you know what to do? Are you sure you know what to do, George?
Are you sure you know what to do? You sure you know what to do? You sure you know what to do? You haven't taught him a single thing.
He's in the kitchen with him the entire time. Can't he see the food cooking? How does he even let it get burnt?
The death toll has raised in the quesadilla graveyard. They're overcooking. We're at about 8 quesadillas now in the ground, 6 feet under.
Why are they on the floor?
I got a quesadilla graveyard
Why are
now.
they on the floor?
You're slowing the whole thing down.
How many times has your husband said So that's the old Jimmy, still there, right?
This is another thing that John loves to do. He loves to instigate. He loves to cause problems.
That's what I'm telling you, the marriage rescue.
He's doing both at the same time.
How's it going? How's your guys' emotional connection going?
I made it clear to Jimmy this afternoon that he was to show discipline. Mr. Hero is no hero to me.
Okay, guys, I think John's about to go off. We're about to get quite the show.
Can you tell when he's like a ticking time bomb?
Yeah, I can usually tell when he's about to burst.
You say you to either of these bartenders one more time, I will embarrass your ass. And I'll tell you one thing, you take one drink, I'll fire you in front of everyone.
I will fire you in front of everyone.
His look over at the camera too to make sure it's like getting taken. I'm going crazy, guys, in 3, 2, 1.
The camera crew should be able to pick up on that at this point, right? They should know, like, I knew he was about to go off.
You take another drink, I'll fire your ass in front of your brothers. That's the deal. Who the you talking to? I'm talking to you.
He flinched a little bit when he stepped up to him right there. John is really meeting his match a little bit.
Either he is leaving this bar now, or I am.
Jimmy, get the out of here. Nope. Oh, yeah. Jim. Out. Bye.
Yeah, I feel like we all could have expected that from the beginning. I feel like I called it multiple times.
Yeah, I think this was what you said, 1 out of the 3.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Whatever. Really? Jimmy, get the
Jesus Christ.
But
Jesus
the bar
Christ.
kind of loves it.
Yeah, they do love it. But you know why John's not doing anything?
Yeah.
I think he's scared.
I've never fired anyone and they came back.
And now, right after that, Jimmy heads out with a beer in hand, ready to drive home. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm sure he got home safe.
I think he did too. Put that man behind the wheel.
Everybody! I apologize, but you have to live.
That is a complete polar opposite of how, like, John tells people to get out of the bar. This is freaking closed! Okay, so in the breakdown, they're basically like, we have to talk to Jimmy, but that girl Christine is like, no, he just needs help, which is very true, but do you really think he's gonna find help? Why is she not, like, pissed at him?
Oh, yeah.
The driving force behind this family's...
Look at his walk! This is my favorite thing that he does.
The arm swingy walk.
He, like, waddles. Also, I have to point out that he's wearing this beautiful, flirty gray jacket. It's very unlike John. Maybe he wants to put the hots on somebody today.
I mean, he did kick out the guy. His wife is there.
He's trying to show that he's alpha.
Get the fuck out of here.
I want to talk this through, guys. Jimmy, we got to fix this.
I thought he was fired.
I thought he was fired, too.
His brother
Jimmy's-
said we could make it work, so I give him another chance.
He doesn't deserve it. Look at his fucking shirt, dude.
Yeah, terrible fit every day.
Bravery.
You know, separate of your wives and kids, this also impacts somebody else. That's your mom.
Oh, shit.
Damn, plot twist.
So basically, the mom can't get through a single word. She's like absolutely in shambles. The crazy part is that through this, the 2 other brothers are smiling and reminiscing, and the only person who's crying is him. This asshole right here. But apparently that was all it took for Jimmy to get his act together because they all make out and then everything is okay. So that's awesome, right, man?
I feel like he's promised he would be better before. I don't have any hope.
We have to open a whole new bar in about 48 hours.
Now, we talked about reaction. So, we're gonna be playing a little bit with fire.
He like does like whatever the fire thing is, and like all of them have like PTSD from firefighting.
Okay, we're gonna break down these drinks for you folks, all right? And this one's called the Fire Load. Gunnar is gonna break down the recipe for us, all right?
We got 1.5 ounce of Crown Royale Canadian whiskey with a little bit of honey syrup. Add 2 dashes of Memphis barbecue bitters. What the fuck is that? Poured over ice, stirred, served in a smoked rocks glass, and garnished with an orange peel.
The drink looks pretty good. I'm gonna tell you guys about the next drink, but I have to point out the fact that Russell is sweating profusely right now.
I've never made the fire load in my life.
This one is just in poor taste. So this one's called the Family Rekindle.
That thing you guys can't achieve.
So this one's gonna be fresh strawberry juice, Smirnoff, red cream soda, flamed orange, which is taking an orange peel and just like lighting it on fire. Also strawberry, and then you combine them all into a Collins glass over ice. This one actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
If it weren't for the family sadness, I'd be chugging these. But I know you're probably wondering what's going on in the kitchen with Vic, because we certainly are.
Okay, don't burn the quesadilla. The floor of quesadillas from before is just a mountain at this point.
One person is like slightly elevated because there's so many quesadillas on the floor.
It's called the Jacked Up Grilled Cheese Challenge.
Dude, this guy's not a chef.
This is spiciest grilled cheese sandwich you had ever seen in your life.
So yeah, we basically get a full science lesson, and then they just flash the word jalapeno on the screen. That's pretty funny.
Since they're all firefighters, they're trying to make like fire-themed everything. There's nothing in this bar that indicates that it's a fire-themed establishment.
No.
So now everyone's just gonna be sweaty for no reason.
I know you're wondering, is this bar gonna succeed? Well, let me tell you. John redesigns the bar. He does his typical thing. He gives them no choices and no options. He says, leave for 3 days and I'm gonna gut the place. And then of course we get to the day where he has fully transformed the bar and we get our little extreme home makeover moment. Why don't we take a look at that?
It is firefighter themed, isn't it?
Oh, totally.
It has to be.
1, 2, 3.
This literally says nothing about it being a bar. It says Jack's Fire Department.
Even if this was a fire department, this is the last one I would go to.
And I visit a lot of fire departments.
I visit a lot.
Know what Jack's Fire Department is? The 3 of you.
You know what this is?
It's all of us.
You know what this means?
Do you guys know? You fucking idiots.
You guys
know?
You guys like the logo?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It's kind of cool.
A full fire truck.
This is perfect. John named an entire drink after himself.
John Fire Shot.
The John Fire Shot. I mean, the interior is pretty cool, right?
It is cool.
Oh my God! Yeah, there's some old sign.
That is so cool.
There's an entire corner dedicated to the grilled cheese challenge. That just seems like wasted space. The finishing touch, though, is them putting the entire, like, very personal letter that she wrote on the back of the menu. The mom.
Is that what they did?
They put her heartfelt letter on the back of every single menu. This is it. It's the big moment for the Where Are They Now segment.
The bar burned down.
So 6 weeks later, sales have tripled. They're not gonna sell the bar. They're somehow still happy in their marriage.
Damn it, I missed marriage rescue episode. 6 weeks later, though. That's not enough time. That's not enough time.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this different rendition of Bar Rescue. Not all of them are going to be like this, but I thought it would be fun to bring on a guest. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you hated it. Gunner's heard plenty of that.
Let me know if you like me or whether you hated me, in other words.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, once again, please don't forget to comment and like and subscribe and just interact, okay? I love to interact with humans, and I like to feel like we are touching skin.
I love when humans react.
Yeah, I love it.
I love reactions.
It's all about the reactions.
We want your reactions.
Don't forget to subscribe to Gunnar if you like his stuff. If you liked how he reacted during this video, he is pretty okay. Yeah, guys, that's all I have for you this time. But until next time, and then this is just candid. It like just kind of ends off the video. We just kind of talk.
Just
about
this?
whatever. It can be this.
I don't like this.
Okay, that's fine. It's just a completely raw, uncut moment. You can say anything you like want to say very honestly. All of this is going in it.
All of it?
You better say something in the next 5 seconds.
Subscribe to my channel.
All right, guys, thanks for watching.
Okay.